some people will be like, Benson, shut up. You're an armchair fan. You live the other side of the world and you brown envelopes from the club. First things first, no, I'm not. This is all just flipping rubbish that people come out with because they've got no legitimate argument to come at and say, like, they disagree with an opinion or whatever. It's just cheap. It's pathetic. Either way, I can come out and say this because I've been paid by Chelsea Football Club at times to work on certain projects. And I can tell you now, there is certain things that you just can't say about Chelsea, specifically painting the club in any kind of negative light. The intentions of painting Chelsea Football Club in the best light possible, even if we're losing on the pitch and even if the owners don't know what they're doing and they're alienating the fan base. That's the truth.
Minerals FC mudded me. I couldn't give a shit about that guy. Just decides to call people out for no reason.
To get money from agents to publish information is not legal for a journalist. After 1 second, find one proof and I will deactivate my account.
Fab, I think you're taking this a bit to heart, honestly.
No, it's not too hard. It's too hard because you are on your fucking sofa just using my name and attacking me from your Twitter account with no face, no name and nothing. Just joking on me.
Yeah.
It's not too hard for me because I'm working and I don't like to go on Twitter and see the shit you're putting.
Okay.
So it could be too hard for you, not for me. I'm working and I don't want someone else to come in and joke on my news. You can joke about it. It's fine. It's humor. It's okay. But joke, not say that I'm getting money. Because I'm not getting any fucking money from the agents of any player. So joke whatever you want, do humor on me, on my name, or whatever you want.
I'll make it clear. I'll make it clear.
Greetings from Centre Parks, by the way. That's the background. I hope you're all well. This is just ridiculous, though, isn't it?
So right, up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in. Up, everyone's doing well, winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. We got a notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. So you know we go live, even though it don't make a difference. We got the Minerals FC Ultras membership down below in the description, and we've got Minerals FC on Rumble. And I'm telling you, let's have it right. All will be revealed. But salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras. Salute to our Chelsea old boy. We see things and never see. Let's have it right. And salute to all us here. No surrender mentality. And obviously, what we doing here? We've got to open up with Roman Abramovich. It's like all of a sudden everyone's just forgotten about Roman, bruv. Everyone's forgotten about the standards. Everyone's forgotten about Chelsea under Roman for the last, 18 years. Everyone's forgotten about everything, bruv. It's just like, yeah, new era, new Chelsea. Chelsea are back. This is Chelsea now. Jog on, will ya? I mean, have a day off. What we doing here? Apologies for no streams, no videos, no nothing, because I've not been well. That's the honest truth. And I just haven't had the energy to do it. I've been suffering and I'm doing one now. So respect to everyone. You know what I'm saying? But let's just get straight into it. The mighty Heidenheim 0, Chelsea 2. Or is it Chelsea B team Chelsea? Is it the B team? I don't know. Let me read something out for you. And do smash the like button as well while you're at it. Chelsea, Jorgensen, Disasi, Tozin, Badashile, Viega, Fernandez. Oh no, Fernandez not even in the squad. I'm just listing out some players here just to give you context. George is in there. Nkunku, Felix, Mudryk, Sancho, Gui, yeah, Casaday. We've got who else is in there? Mudryk, I've mentioned. We're looking at around about 400 million. Heidenheim. I'm not even going to list their players out, apart from Maloney, I've kind of heard of. Everyone else ain't got a Scooby. 2.1 million. 2.1 million. Now, Heidenheim, looks like they're fighting relegation. They want to try and stay up and survive in Bundesliga. This is who we are, bruv. This is what we're playing against, the Conference League. Now, my question was, when we played, when we were watching Champions League football, everyone saw the Dippers and the slot machine beat Real Madrid. You know, those exceptional, buzzing Champions League nights. Yeah, well, Liverpool beat Real Madrid. Ancelotti right now is on one hair on a nutsack where it looks like he's going to be replaced, because that's the mentality at elite football clubs, clubs with standards, clubs that just want to continue dominating and winning. They'll sack Ancelotti, who's won how many Champions League for Real Madrid, how many La Liga titles. With he doesn't buy the players, they buy the players. He just manages the players. And he's one of the greatest managers in world football. And they're just going to give him a chop because they've lost so many games in a row. So have it right. They're the standards. You got Man City with Baldiola, bruv. I mean, I just want to hurt myself. This is how I feel, bruv. I feel like I want to hurt myself watching what I'm watching at Chelsea. It's fucking dross. Yeah? It's embarrassing. All right? This guy has lost five games on the bounce or whatever it was. I got 5 on it. Yeah. Man City are in the mud. They've got 115 charges coming their way. Pep's losing every hair follicle that he's even got. And he's now carving himself open, bruv. In fact, I had a little bounce with Cursor. You know, he's even managed to create the tube map on his forehead where there's no follicles, bruv, and there ain't no grassroots growing there, bruv. But he's managed to do that with his fingernails, and he's suffering. He's suffering. And we're all suffering. We're all fucking suffering. I think football in itself is suffering. Football is the byproduct of PR manipulation. You know, we got Simon Jordan coming out saying that Chelsea and Liverpool in the title race, forget Man City. Yeah, forget them. Forget Arsenal. Arsenal only just beat Sporting Lisbon, absolutely annihilated them. Granted, they lost their gaffer who's now at Man United, and well, they might be currently winning right now. I think Mason Mount bagged an assist and Hoyland scored a couple goals on a hat-trick, but, you know, they're still in the mud. We have to question it, like, the PR's just manipulating everyone, and the standards in football are an absolute fucking disgrace. And here we are sitting here, bruv, you know, us watching ourselves playing the Conference League against Heidenheim, bruv. Like, we were hiding, bruv. We were hiding. Where was this horizontal, vertical, free-flowing football? Well, I want to ask this, right? Yeah. When we go into this game, we should be annihilating this team. We should be beating this team 5-6-0. Easy, bruv. Food and drink. Why are we not bettering this team? Why are we just about beating them 2-0? It's one of the most gross games, poor level games I've seen. And with the amount of pound notes on that pitch, bruv, yeah, the amount of pound notes on that pitch compared to this team that we're playing, who are, let's have it right, they're shit, yeah? They're toothless. Well, let's have it right. Why is Jorgensen being the man of the match? Why is Jorgensen having to make world-class saves against Heidenheim, bruv? We have to ask ourselves that question, yeah? Because this guy was the best player on the pitch, and he doesn't even play in the A team. In fact, he looks like he's better than Sanchez right now. Yet Sanchez is our number one. He's got all the ingredients to be world-class. Of course he has. Yeah, let's back it to the high heavens. The third choice goalkeeper from the Seagull Merchants that we gave a 6-year deal to. Make it make sense. I have to ask the question, right? Go back to the original, what I was saying is, we're watching teams playing the Champions League, and I asked the question, why are Chelsea not playing Champions League tonight? Why haven't they played Champions League in the last 2 seasons? Do you know what the answer is? Oh, we've had 2 shit managers. Oh, we're in transition. Oh, you can't see the long-term project. Oh, we've rebuilt. I'm sorry, mate. What are we doing here? Rebuild what? What are we rebuilding here? Why do you need to rebuild when we're already in the fucking Champions League and we're winning the Champions League? When we're Club World Cup champions. What is this delusion? No one wants to blame the owners, and no one wants to blame the directors that are the yes men for the owners in this squad assemblement. This squad assemblement has now given us an emboldened squad, an influx of players in the squad because they just thought they'd be smart or think they're smart, going in with a data and AI system, scouting system, to buy as many young players to buy the next gems in the game, right? Well, we saw against Heidenheim, Mark Gee, missed about 6 chances, right? When the scoreline should be 6-7-0 for Chelsea, in favour of Chelsea. He missed how many chances? Because he's 18 years old from the Barcelona Academy. This guy shouldn't even be playing for the B team of Chelsea in the Conference League. This guy should be in Cobham Academy. What are we doing here? Oh, but we don't have that. We don't even acknowledge that. We're selling all our Cobham Academy boys. Look at Akimpong. You know what I'm saying? They're holding him to ransom, exiling him from the first team training, senior team training, and they banished him to the under-23s because he won't sign a contract extension when he's still got a fucking another 3 years on his contract. We got Mudryk, 80 million or 670 million. We got Sancho on loan. We got Nkunku, who doesn't get a sniff in the first team. Now, I'm just asking for a mate. Is Mudryk a B team player? Is Sancho a B team player? Is Nkunku a B team player? What are we doing here? Wedding Hall, Cassidy in the middle. Now, you could say they're B team players, reserve players, have it right. Should be academy players. What are we doing here? And then the back line. Is Badashile, does he not play first team football? What about Disaster's Arcee? What about Tozin? Oh, they all play, bruv. So what, are they B team now? And now we got Jorgensen. How many players in that team are truly so-called B team players? Or are these players surplus to requirements because they're just not good enough to play in the first team? Maybe you're giving Sancho a run. You want to give him a run for his fitness. You know what I'm saying? He bagged 2 assists. I mean, how hard is it to bag 2 assists? I mean, really, Sancho, did you know Sancho's playing against their left back who's 37 years old? Did you know that? He's 37 years old, Sancho was playing against. And what real effect did he have consistently in the game? Nkunku, how many chances did he miss? And yet he's throwing his toys out the pram because he's not starting. But, oh no, Jackson's the one. Jackson's carrying Chelsea up front. Okay, all right. So Nkunku's not going to get in. But Nkunku, we're talking about, when he was injured, don't worry, we've got Nkunku coming back. He's a baller. He's going to save our season last year. Do you remember? Now everyone's saying, I don't know if he's actually good enough. He misses so many chances. He still scored a goal. He's still our top goal scorer because he's bagging goals against plumbers and electricians and employees from Burger King. We're scoring for fun against part-timers in a dead competition, a competition that we shouldn't be playing in with fucking 1.5 billion spent. And then we moved to the midfield. The midfield was a joke. I mean, it was more open than Slosh Pot, where Salix Pit, you name it, whatever you want to say, bruv. In fact, the whole OnlyFans market, it was that open, bruv. All right. And then the defense. I mean, Disarcy, he was like a statue, bruv. This guy was like Lionel Messi going past him, doing him, having a shot, forcing our Jorgensen to make unbelievable saves, Tozin. Everyone talks about old Tozin and Badashile's passing and vision's exceptional. What about their fucking defending? How about their defenders and they need to defend? Forget all this fancy stuff playing it up the top when it doesn't actually make a fucking difference. This is my problem, The defence was a disgrace today. It was an absolute shambles. We've got proven players. We had João Felix come on. João Felix, come on. How much is he worth? Worldy player. Fucking quality player. Been around the block. This guy, bruv. This guy, what did he do in the game? Mudryk gets his second goal, kills the game with a second goal. What was it, 85th minute, whenever it was. All right, nice finish. But what are we doing here? Who are we playing against? Bruv, do you know how many chances that this team had against us where in the first half they could have been beating us, and in the second half, even when it was 1-0, how many chances they have? They had 2 goals for offside. They scored 2 goals. And everyone will go, we've had a clean sheet today. Just about had a fucking clean sheet. I just don't. Honestly, people go B. It's not a B team. This is not a B team. This is all the scraps in the squad, bruv. This is scraps. Cassaday. Dewsbury Wedding Hall. Like, this guy's going to be fucking loaned out in January or sold. And this is meant to be Enzo Maresca's guy who can't even get a sniff in the team, bruv. Right? They're playing. It's like all the attackers, millions of pound notes on there, bar Gui, you know, who we all know is not good enough. What we doing here. And the back line is, like I say, it's just shocking, bruv. Absolutely shocking. The goalkeeper made more world-class saves than I've seen Sanchez at all in any appearance that I've ever watched him play for Chelsea, for a fact, and even for the Seagull Merchants. Yeah. And yet he's not getting a sniff. I thought Enzo Maresca said, if you get played in the first team based upon merit. Well, Nkunku's been bagging goals for fun, and Jorgensen's been making absolutely top-class saves against dead teams. So what are we doing? Are we not praising them on merit? Are we not giving them an opportunity to play in the first team on merit? Or is it all just, we're going to play them in a conference league to keep all these players happy because we've got fucking 40-odd players in the squad? And that's the reality of the situation. How he played against his team is just outright embarrassing. For my standards and standards that I know Chelsea to be, it's an absolute embarrassment. So I ask you, why are we not playing Champions League football? Why the fuck are we in a rebuild? And how are we even playing these sorts of teams, bruv? It's just embarrassing, bruv. Yeah? Viega, he looks like this guy's he's on meth or something, man. He's so chilled, bruv. I mean, he just takes it easy, bruv. You know? He knows I'm playing against a shit team and I'm just going to cruise like a Titanic cruises. Seems very slow, bruv. You know what I mean? But he managed to go through, weave in and out. You know what I'm saying? But we did miss the iceberg in this game because we actually won the game, and we've got 100% record, bruv. You know, in this competition. Well, we should do with the amount of money that's on that pitch, with the amount of so-called quality and ballers on that pitch. We should be annihilating teams 5-6-0, and we didn't in this game. I didn't even know what I was watching. Honestly, Heidenheim are toothless. You know, a 37-year-old left back against Sancho, bruv. You know what I'm saying? They look more dangerous, man. When they're on the attack, apart from us on the counter, when they're actually playing their way of football, bruv, and they're pressing, we were all fucking panic stations, bruv. There's no composure at the back. Embarrassing, mate. Absolutely embarrassing, bruv. You know, but don't worry. The ball playing skills from out the back are incredible, are they? Listen, there is no such thing. It's a delusion, Team B team. Yeah, it's not. These lot are ones that are surplus to requirements, the majority of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what do you think's going in the mind of Felix, Nkunku, and Sancho? Because they're known players. They've been around the block. You know, Mudryk, everyone's going, oh, this is Mudryk's competition. Well, this is his fucking level right now because we don't see him in the Premier League. So clearly, Premier League ain't his level. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't playing any other competition for him to have a go. So, I mean, we spent how much money from the Ukraine, from Shakhtar Donetsk, Ukrainian team. Yeah. But do you not think they're questioning it going, what the fuck am I doing here? How am I playing against these players? Like, what is going on here? Where's the hunger from all these players to go, I'm going to prove that I deserve to play in the first team ahead of Mudueke, bruv, who's, let's have it right, firing blanks on all GA fronts, you know, since his hat-trick and goal against Nottingham Forest that we drew to with 10 men. You know, everything's relied upon Cole Palmer and Jackson at this point. So it's like, why is João Felix not good enough to play? Neto, we don't know, he's not fit or whatever, and he's not going to play in this competition. But why are these lot playing this competition? I thought we built a 100-point team. That's what they told us. We've built a 100-point team, 100-point squad to compete for the Premier League. Yeah. And Simon Jordan thinks that we're in a title race. He says, oh, people laughed at me. Well, it's funny, Simon Jordan, because you retracted from your statement not so long after you said that Chelsea are going to win the league in a couple of years. All right. And now all of a sudden, you want to give it a big I am on Talk Sport that we're going to go and win the league now. We're in the title race with Liverpool and they're 9 points ahead of us. Make it make sense. Liverpool are flying right now. Arne Slot, what stage of the process is he in? How long's he in? I made a great point. Yeah, I made a great point. In fact, I'll bring it up to you right now. All right, I'll bring it up to you right now. So we've got here, yeah, Liverpool phase 1 with Arne Slot. Man City, well, phase 115 charges. Let's have it right. They're feeling the repercussions. I think that's affecting them all there. Chelsea are in phase 3. Arsenal in phase 5. Tottenham are in the bottle job phase forever. And we can't see Man United. That's their phase, all right? Because they're nowhere near it, right? And people go, oh, we're not in phase 3. If Arne Slot's in phase 1, then so's Maresca. No, mate, because you see, where the delusion lies and the PR's eating you up is you actually believe Maresca's in phase 1. No, he's not. This is not a phase 1 in the rebuild at Chelsea Football Club. Let's not forget that these clowns used Pawnstein to come out and say what? What did he say? He says Chelsea need 4 transfer windows to complete the squad. Well, we've had 5. We are past that rebuild phase, trust the process, bruv. And Maresca's the one they're putting all the chips in right now. He's not been built with. He's inherited this squad. And he's not got any say in any signings. And you thought Drewsbury Wedding Halls are saying, no, he ain't, bruv. He's getting shipped out in less than a year of being at the club. And that's meant to be Enzo Maresca's signing. Chelsea are in phase 3 because the project dictates the phases, not the manager, you fucking melts. With Arne Slot, yes, he's inherited their team for the last, 8 years, but has he not made some new signings? Or have Liverpool actually made new signings that still need to bed in? Why has he just come in and he's got them ticking like that and they're fucking flying and cruising? They're beating Real Madrid in the Champions League. They're 9 points clear at the top of the table. Where's his time to adjust? Yeah, no one talks about that. He's in phase 1. Yeah. Maresca's part of the phase 3 at Chelsea. I'm not going through phase 1 again after having fucking 2 phases before that. 2 phases before that, and then you want me to start again from scratch with phase 1 with Maresca? Jog on. You're a long way from Starbucks if you think I'm doing that. Fucking delusion out here, bruv. Yeah. So apparently we've rebuilt. There is no transition now. Now we've just got to wait for all these players to develop and come good now. This is where we are at Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone in the chat. Salute to my Minerals FC Ultras, bruv. Yeah. Salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras. Yeah. And let's not forget, Arne Slot hasn't inherited a £1.5 billion squad. Has he now? He hasn't come out and said it's trust the process, has he now? Enzo Maresca says, don't worry, like the owners haven't spoken to me about getting top 4. We're here to build, and it's a process, and it's a 5-year project. Well, what we're going 5 years from having a 2 years before that, and now this is the third process, part of the process. Fuck off, man. What are we doing here? How long are we going to wait? Lego's been in the process for 5 fucking years, and the geezer still ain't won. Yeah? And Simon Jordan's delusion. And then Simon Jordan, delusion is one hell of a fucking drug, my son. And so the brown envelopes for you. Because you dismissing Man City and Arsenal, who have been in title races for the last 2 years, dismissing Liverpool. Liverpool are at the top of the table, but they might fall off. They have a few injuries. They might fall off. Who knows? Like they did last year. My thing is to put Chelsea ahead of Man City and Arsenal is absolute delusion. Yeah? Because it's all about, I want to be right. So you're telling me, Simon Jordan, that Arsenal and Man City are going to continue where they are right now all season? Shut up. What are we doing here? What are we fucking doing here? Listen to this PR that's flying about. And this guy's got a job on Talk Sport. Oh, and by the way, I'll be doing a reaction to Cundy, the other fella, and Matisse, librarian, on Talk Sport's podcast just for Chelsea that Talk Sport do, but they don't do it for any other club. So we're going to do a reaction to that one. That's going to be a fucking great one. So make sure you're ready for that. But let's have it right. When you have a blend of experience, youth, and new players, you can get by. Arne Slot is doing that. Yeah. Man City and Pep Guardiola have lost pretty much their entire back line. They've got injuries to De Bruyne. They've lost Rodri. They haven't got Doku. They haven't got Grealish. I haven't seen Bernardo Silva. They've sold Alvarez. Let's have it right. They can't go in the market and buy because of the 115 charges. Let's have it right. But the UK government and the FA are happy to take their fucking 10 billion brown envelopes. You know what I'm saying? But they want to throw that out. All interesting to see. Now, Pep is suffering, and that's why he's cutting his face like Edward Scissorhands was trying to just itch himself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Well, Pep Guardiola says they will fight, and he's ready for it, bruv. You understand me? You think Pep Guardiola is just going to sit there? This will be the most satisfying title win if he goes ahead and wins this title. He will be up there, Simon Jordan. So will Lego Head. Not saying Lego's going to win nothing because he won't. He's a bottle job. So are Arsenal, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And they're a Trust the Process FC, Banter FC. But this is what these clowns at Chelsea want to turn us into, into manipulating everyone. You know what I'm saying? To believe in a process that they don't even know about. The funny thing is, right, you're dismissing two of the most consistent, champions of England right now, and the ones that want to be champions of England but just can't get over the line, bruv. They've got a bit of Spursy in them, the old goons. This is where we are, bruv. This is a state of PR at Chelsea, the state of PR in football. I want to bring up, obviously, Fabrizio Romano, the biggest brown envelope. He tweets out, Jadon Sancho's 5 assists in 6 Chelsea games so far this season. 1 more for Mudrik's goal tonight. Enzo Maresca, I'm very happy with Jadon. He can be a crucial player for us. Why is it he can be a crucial player for us? I mean, is he not fucking an established player, bruv? Like, what are we doing here? He says about Sancho, he's very important. He's very important for us. He has to be fit mentally and physically. Why is he mentally and physically not fit? Why? What are we bringing a mentality card into it now? Because he hasn't got the mentality. He's a sulker. Turns up to training late. He's fucking pisses off people in the squad. He's arrogant and he doesn't deliver consistently. Then he says, and he's going to help us a lot. Well, if he's not going to help us if you don't play him in the Premier League, unfortunately, we did not use him in the last few games, but he showed tonight how important he is. Because he bagged 2 assists against a dead team, we're going to praise that. Also, Fabrizio Romano, he loves to tweet out, doesn't he? Who's your man? And what did you think of the game? He's doing that now, match reviews now. And he says Christian Nkunku scores his 11th goal of the season for Chelsea, 5th goal plus 1 assist in the Conference League. Well, he doesn't play any other competition, does he? He doesn't play any other competition. He doesn't get a sniff. He doesn't even come on. Now, these players that are playing in the so-called B team, they're on the bench for the first team. They're playing Premier League minutes. Yeah? They're not B team players. These are first team players playing in the Conference League. And we're only beating Heidenheim fucking 2-0. Wow. We couldn't beat an out of form in the mud Arsenal, right, at home. And we came from behind. We couldn't beat an in the mud gutter with an interim manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, Manchester United. And we came from behind 1-1. Yeah. We couldn't beat a Nottingham Forest at home with 10 men. We couldn't beat a Crystal Palace at home. We couldn't beat an under par, below par Man City We lost 2-0. We couldn't go to Anfield and we had to chase the game with a Jackson equaliser to then lose it and lose that game. But apparently we're flying and we're in form. Also, how many injuries have Arsenal had? How many injuries have Man United had? But apparently we don't have any injuries. We're flying, bruv. So what's the excuse? Like, why are we not beating these teams? I don't care if it's Arsenal. I don't care if it's Man United. I don't care if it's fucking City, Liverpool. You play when you're so-called in form. You should be beating these teams. We're not, but we're quite happy to promote and praise beating Conference League teams. It's embarrassing. I mean, this is not Chelsea standards. Yeah, I mean, this is a game we should be absolutely battering them, and we didn't. Maybe the crowd was too hostile. All the drums and all the fireworks going off throughout the game, start to finish. Maybe it was too much. Maybe they thought they were in a recording studio or something. I don't know, but toxic positivity is a cancer to not only our club but just football in general, and clickbaiting and praising players that shouldn't be praised. Like Badishile and Disasi came from Monaco fighting relegation. They were the centre-back pairing. They played today. Tozin, who's going, oh, Man City, when I was there, they were not even a big club. Well, they are now, and they're an elite football club. They're more elite than Arsenal because they won the Champions League. They won the treble. Let's have it right. They won multiple Premier Leagues. Yeah. And he's trying to belittle the club that he so-called grew up with. That's not very professional. Fair play. Do what you want to do. You're Chelsea now, but you don't even start. But listen, let's be happy. Let's be happy we beat a dead Bundesliga team. In fact, it was the most challenging game we've played all Conference League. It was actually that we actually made them look fucking good. They look good. I think they might stay up in Bundesliga the way they play. They don't give up. They're relentless with the pressing. They fought. I think De Castro get a red card as well near the end because of Disasi's fuck ups. The defense, Jorgensen, respect to him, man. He played very, very well. Fantastic saves. But why are we allowing him? Why are we allowing Heidenheim to create these opportunities, forcing Jorgensen to make these world-class saves? That's the question you've got to ask. You know what I'm saying? A win's a win. That's it. We take it. We move. But do I take any confidence? Do I look at these levels in these players? Are they really hungry? They've got a point to prove to get in the first team? Or is Maresca just trying to keep everyone happy? It's just keep a happy squad. But players are not happy. Like these top players that we got, these Sanchos, Felixes, Nkunkus, they're not happy they're playing Conference League. Fucking hell, Nkunku, Sancho played the Champions League final, right? Nkunku was scoring hat-trick against Man City in the Champions League. Felix is playing for Atletico Madrid. He's got Barcelona playing Champions League football. Did he even win a league? He won a La Liga with us. Like, what are we doing here? Conference League is embarrassing, and everyone's propaganda in it. I value the Carabao Cup more, with more heritage than this fucking competition. They're 15th place, Heidenheim, exactly. 15th position, bruv. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, bruv? But Jorgensen, the amount of times he made those saves, I was very impressed with him. I think he's got a shot to start. But then you have to question, look at the opposition we're playing. And when you play Premier League opposition, if you were playing a Premier League team, do you think we wouldn't have conceded? We definitely would have conceded. Any Premier League team of 15th place is going to be better than Heidenheim. 100%. Because that's the levels in the Premier League. Although they have dropped, granted. I think football as a whole's dropped. When you look at every team, bruv, yeah, bar Man City because they're the benchmark. But when you look at this Liverpool team, who's won one league title in 30 years, yeah, you look at this Liverpool team, you look at this Arsenal team, you look at this Chelsea fucking team, all right? You look at these teams, the Man United team, and you look at them and go, compare it to the eras of 10 years ago, and more, and where these teams were dominant, when you actually compare it, none of these players get anywhere near the players that we've had. The great players in these at these clubs have had the privilege to watch and support and see them win trophies. That's where the real decline in football as a whole has dropped. And it's the PR that is masking the ability and overhyping these players. They're not actually as good as that everyone says they are. And that's the way I look at it. It's sad, really. It's sad that the game's just dropped. You know what I'm saying? These lot think they're Jeremy Clarkson or Vinnie Jones doing fucking documentaries and series on farms, because we're playing against farmers. You know, we might as well have old MacDonald at a farm, E-I-E-I-O, fucking, you know what I mean, at Chelsea. Now, the Chelsea Twitter account, let me show you something. Yeah. Fucking pissed me off. Yeah. Saki and Tyreek George come on. Yeah. Look what the Chelsea account puts. Cobham with a love heart. Don't fucking insult us. Don't insult us. Where's Akinpong, you fucking melts? Yeah. What about the treatment of Reece James? Now, I know his hammies are made out of cheese string, but he's our captaincy. People are like, strip him his captaincy, get rid of him because of his salary. Who put him on the fucking salary? When Tuchel was in charge, they tricked Reece James into signing that contract. And then he realised, oh shit, Jellyfish Potter's coming into play. They sacked Thomas Tuchel. It's not Reece James's fault. How about you get a better medical team as well? You didn't do that. You hired Remedy. Like, these are facts. Oh, we're not going to sell him for a cut price. Oh, we are going to sell him for a cut price. We got one brown envelope saying that they were open to sell Reece James, which we know, and that Real Madrid are very favourable of Reece James. And then we've also got Toothpick Ben Jacobs coming out going, oh no, it's a very far off the mark that Chelsea want to sell him. They want to do the best they can to, you know, help him get better and back to fitness. He's not back till December. If we're lucky, January at this rate. Yeah. That's our captain. Who else is worthy to be a captain at Chelsea? There ain't no one worthy to be a captain at Chelsea. Reece James is Champions League winner, he's Cobham boy, but he's not fit enough. Everyone says, yeah, right? No one listens to us. Everyone remembers on my last video 5 days ago when I did a reaction to the City loss and Pep Guardiola. And I watched Gianfranco Zola with Cole Palmer. And I said specifically on my platform, on my video, yeah, I said, Gianfranco Zola said, thank you to Cole Palmer for everything you're doing for my club. And I said it made me go all giddy and I got goosebumps now. Is it interesting or is it not interesting? Or is it a fucking coincidence that the day after, or was it even day after? I think it was more than a day after. All of a sudden, you got the Vincies and all the brown envelopes fucking tweeting that out. Just the Zola comment they tweeted that. Don't tell me you don't watch me, you melts. And I know I'm fucked on this channel. This channel's been obliterated. And I've got a big announcement to make, and I'm gonna do that. I'm getting better. I'm gonna do a big announcement, and everyone better stay tuned. I'll tell you that now. Yeah. Everything about Reece James, all coming out. Things I've said. They watch us. They're always watching us. And that's why we're influential, bruv, on here. Very influential. Yeah. Let's have it right. I'm not very well, but we move, bruv. We move. Now, we take the win. And now we go to play Villa at the Bridge. Again, another must win, a 3-pointer. We've rested Jackson, Cucurella, Fofana, Carwell, Sanchez, Gusto, Enzo Fernandez, Casado. Lavia, Mudueke, Neto. They're all rested, bruv. They're all rested. Every single one of them's rested. So there's no excuse. Aston Villa supporters, all right, let me remind you, yeah, they've been chanting to their own gaffer, Unai Emery, who got them the good evening to Champions League football, yeah, got them finishing top 4, went on a 22-game unbeaten run, saved them from the mud that they were in. Let's have it right. They were chanting at Emery, yeah, you're getting sacked in the morning, putting him under pressure because they're going on they're on a stinker run. Let's have it right. So what's the excuse for Chelsea? We have to beat Villa. They're in the mud. They're in the mud. But why has Aston Villa got all these standards to want this guy out of their football club? To say to their own gaffer, you're getting sacked in the morning. That's mad to me. Yet us and our supporters, it's all fucking happy-go-lucky, magic roundabout. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Don't worry, we've got all the time in the world. We've got another 5 years of a process. Don't worry about it. Let's have it right. And I'm pretty sure Villa beat us so far. Big up to Brian. He says, Monaco Twins, disaster, as Capo says it all. And Disarcy is captain. It's just fucking mad, bruv. Football Rants, he says, is there any way we can bring back Mason Mount? I'd love him back, but he ain't coming back, bruv. No chance. They tweet out, yeah. They tweet out that they love Cobham. Yeah. They love Cobham. But they're exiling Akimpong because he won't sign a contract. They stripped everyone from Cobham for pure profit. For FFP to rectify the books because they spunk 635 million. Yeah, facts. Yeah. He says Kevin Drewsbury wedding hall is an absolute waste. Well, of course he is. He's going to get loaned out, bruv. Brian says land football therapy on today's result. Fucking hell, man. I hope everyone's doing really, really good today. Chelsea have beaten the mighty Heidenheim 2-0. Absolutely smashed them 2-0. And this B team, oh, they're so incredible. I think that this is the new level for Chelsea, and we're so happy to be in the Conference League. And I think we can go all the way and win this one against part-time plumbers and employees from Burger King. So yeah, we are doing really, really well. So have it right. Big up Forrest Stan says Jorgensen got slurped up by Slosh Pot Wet Geezer. Did he now? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? My ultras, bruv. Respect to all of them, man. Respect to all of you lot, man. The ones that, you know what I mean? Diehards, bruv. Diehards. You understand me? There's a lot of frauds in the game. I'm going to let you know now, yeah? All right? I'm going to be releasing a video, yeah? Some pieces you might have seen, some bits you ain't. And that's going to be exposing the entire industry, and that's going up on Rumble, by the way. Yeah? People ain't going to be ready. Trust me. Big up to F1. He says, land George Benson, bruv. Mirrors FC. I don't give a fuck about that guy. You know, just calls people out for no reason. No, I call you out. Your 6 great things we learned today. What did we learn about Chelsea today, Georgie Benson? Yeah. Bend over Benson. What we doing it for the pound note? What did we learn today? That our back line is a fucking travesty. Yeah. Tragedy. Yeah. All that, because you lot all do this for toxic positivity. Yeah. What else did we learn? We learned that Mark Greaves, 18 years old, should be playing in Cobham Academy because he missed about 5-6 chances. All right. Mudryk has found his level playing Conference League, scoring a banger, another banger. He's incredible, bruv. You know, he's a star boy. We learned that we could have 500, 400 and 500 million on that pitch and only beat Heidenheim, who are 15th place position in the Bundesliga, only 2-0, who actually had two offside goals disallowed, two goals disallowed by offside, made Jorgensen make how many world-class saves for everyone to turn around and go, Jorgensen's got to start. He's got to start. He's got to start over Sanchez. You know, how many more? Is that all right? Bend over Benson for the pound note. Is that all right? Let's have it right. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? Get in the bin, have a day off. Crying out loud, bruv. Crying out loud, bruv. I hope everyone's wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? I hope everyone's wrapped up. It's getting nippy out there. Yeah. Also, Stevie G's going to come on. I haven't been very well, but he's going to come on. Let's have it right. We're going to start early next week. We're going to do regular stuff, man. Trust me. But I need to do my announcement first. Let's have it right. Big up to the Forest Stand. He says, do Scarface talking to Benson. Bend over, Benson. Bend over, Benson. For your fucking pound notes. You need people like me. So you can point the finger and say he's the fucking truth teller. Let's have it right. You understand me? What are we doing here? Respect to everyone, bruv. You know, everyone's moving like, what's his name? I don't even want to mention his name, bruv. Biggie, 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 can you? You get what I'm saying. It is what it is. So, I want you all to smash the like button. I assume the likes are piss poor. YouTube, you're a disgrace. What we doing here? Yeah? What are we doing here? That was it. Look, I put out 4 days ago. 4 days ago, and I also put it on my video, and then all of a sudden, everyone's tweeting it a day after about it with those exact comments. We are so fucking big, bruv. Yeah, and yet look at us. We're capitulated on it, and we still land it, bruv. You understand me? It's true. Heidenheim had more shots on target as well against the almost £1 billion squad. Is embarrassing, bruv. It is outright embarrassing. I'm actually embarrassed. I truly am. I think we should have smashed this team. Should have smashed them, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Let's have it right. Listen, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Or don't even subscribe. I don't give a shit anymore. But I'll tell you this now. I want you all to put your comments down below. It's very important to put your comments down below. Because, well, we need to keep the momentum going. But I thought this was quality. I thought this was quality. Now, we know what we call the owners, don't we? But I thought this was epic. Why eat with a clown while you can dine with a king? You understand me? Yeah. Well, that's us in the Conference League right now. The Clown Lakes, we don't want to dine with them, but we're dining and playing against fucking employees from Burger King. They're the real kings, aren't they? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? We move. Pretty good. I think the PR there's tier 1. That's tier 1 PR. It's exceptional PR. The amount of pound notes that they must have paid out for that one is exceptional, bruv. We applaud that. We applaud that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I need to ask for the 100 people that are in here. How are my ultras, bruv? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Yeah. I want to know how you're doing. I want to see that you're all right. Is everyone good? Is everyone all right? No one's struggling with that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you let me know in the chat. Mason says, Johnny, how can I send you a clip of Brent? Well, what are you on Twitter, my geezer? Are you on Twitter? Let me know. I love to mud that fraud. I mud him all the time. And I'll let you know. You can also email it. You can email me as well, or just tell me what your Twitter is or Instagram. If you're on Instagram, it might be easier to send an image, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is Pep Guardiola. You know what I'm saying? He wants to harm himself. And that's Man City. That's Manchester City. They're dominating, bruv. They're dominating, and he wants to harm himself. What the fuck do we want to do at Chelsea? What do we want to do? Cough our guts out and commit, you know what I'm saying? Suicide right now. What are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? I hope everyone is healthy. I hope everyone's healthy. Landing the minerals as well. Madman says, I'm doing all right. Thanks. Dreading to go to work tomorrow, but at least happy to watch Chelsea get the win. And the fact that I am in good health. Hope you're doing well, Johnny. Big up to you, my geezer. Big up to you. John Blue says, no health issues. Lovely to hear that. That's what we like to hear. He said he's never spoken to a player's agent in his life. Bollocks. That's a lie. Old Brent de Cesar. Same PR company, agency as Bald Hag. Also Rio Ferdinand as well. They're all in it together. All right. All right, you've been accepted, my geezer. Send the video and we'll play it right now. Who else is there? Smash the like button as well, everyone in here. Here we go. Oh, is it? I think it is. I mean, someone who's a content creator that speaks to players like you had Hoyland on there, or what's his name? Hoyland, Rasmus Hoyland. You know what I'm saying? An exclusive interview with a current first team player, and you don't speak to agents. I smell bullshit, bruv. Yeah. Sounds like this one. Sounds like this one. Let me play you this one.
Players are directly texting, or I'm texting them too sometimes to ask information. So sometimes they tell me, please, can you say something about me because I want to leave the class. So yes, it's happening. And it's something strange. It feels strange to me, but sometimes also big names are texting and they want to receive information or share information. So this is the new era of the transfer market, probably.
Yeah, it's the new read of the transfer market. Yeah, agents and players going to him saying, "I need to get out of my football club. Can you help me engineer a move out, orchestrate a narrative?" Sounds about right, doesn't it? TalkSport would do it all as well, but it is what it is. No one does it like us on here. No one does, and that's why they attack the channel. So have it right. I'm going to do a reaction to Jellyfish Potter. I'm doing a reaction to the TalkSport new podcast for Chelsea. I'm going to be doing a lot of reactions. So have it right. So people better be prepared for that. Respect to everyone in here. Make sure you follow my Rumble. because that's serious now. So smash a follow on Rumble, because Rumble is freedom of speech. Let's have it right. So I want you all to do it, bruv. Yeah, I want you all to do it. It's very important. I'm assuming everyone in here's done it already. But for anyone that's new watching, it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC, up my Minerals FC Ultras, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Can you do Fabrizio pound notes? Here we go, guys. And I will do anything for pound notes. And I will do anything for pound notes. And I will do anything for pound notes. And all I say is, here we go. Or here we land. Let's have it right. Respect to everyone. As always, up the Chelsea, up the Mills FC. Put all your comments down below. Love to everyone in here. Salute to our Don Romans. Salute to our Chelsea old boys. Salute to everyone that supports the channel, mate. You're all gold. You understand me? And like I say, let's land the minerals. Yeah, on the rumbles. You understand me? Yeah? You know what I'm saying, bruv. Let's go.
Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich! Roman Abramovich!